Looks like the Rinoceronte line came into the game. Let's see. So this is the tank. It looks cool. Okay, now the stats. Hit points as expected. Turret armor 205. It's not. It's a little bit angled. It would probably work better while using the gun depression. Hull 130. The upper plate is not that angled. Yeah, I believe it's not very tough. I wonder about this engine decor, however it's called. How vulnerable it would be in a face hug. Anyway, DPM 2.4 seems decent enough. Of course, it doesn't compare with more than 3000 for other heavies, but this one is a special auto reloader. The reserve shell reloads almost as fast as the other one, which is great. So yeah, the DPM, it doesn't matter that it's not the best, because you can shoot 2 shots at the same time and then hopefully reload while looking for another target. The accuracy seems fine. It was 3.3, yes, here. Yeah, not the best, but also not the worst. It's just fine. The gun depression at 7 is decent. I would say that 6 and lower is bad, and 8 is good, 10 is great, 7 would be quite decent. The tank doesn't seem too tall. Yeah, the turret is mounted roughly in the middle, so yeah, it should be decent. The gun depression, the speed 40, I don't know, I guess it's decent. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about it. I'm not knowledgeable enough to compare the terrain resistances and whatnot. So, a choice of 3 guns. Well, these ones are stock, I guess. The first one, it has at tier 9 a penetration that one could work with. The dispersion is not that fine. But yeah, special auto reloader, which is great. The gun depression is fine. The second gun, well, it's negligible how the increase in DPM. The penetration a little higher, otherwise it's almost the same. And the last one, okay, 0.35 accuracy is good enough. Not awesome, but not too bad. DPM 1.9. Well, considering it's an auto reloader, it's fine. Penetration pretty much standard, nothing special, not too bad. The damage per shot is 400, gun depression of 8, that's good. So the tier 10 is a downgrade when it comes to gun depression. Okay, tier 8, the stock gun. What about it? 9 degrees of gun depression. It's really good. Okay, the penetration is good enough. Pretty good actually. DPM 1.8, accuracy decent. Okay, the Top Gun, negligible increase in DPM from the stock one. Okay, penetration the same. Yeah, 9 degrees of gun depression, it's fine. Okay, now let's look at the tier 9 armor profile. Yeah, so the turret is flat, and I don't think it has, or maybe it does have spaced armor. Okay, let's see, 200, it wouldn't be much, but maybe it's spaced, maybe not. The cupola is really small and located in the back, hard to hit. Okay, the hull 135, a little bit angled. Not the best, but yeah, not many tanks have great hull armor. Yeah, the tier 8. It has a cupola, quite a big one, but also it has another turret, which I suppose would be better. This turret over here, 190, angled sides. Okay, the full 105, nothing special. And now the tier 7. Okay, first the stock gun. 188 penetration is decent. Low damage per shot. DPM 2000, which is decent, I guess. Dispersion 0.34, 34. Good enough. 8 degrees of gun depression. It's good. Okay, this is the tank. It has no cupola, which is good. Then there's the other turret. Okay, and now the top gun. The dispersion pretty much the same as the stock gun. Penetration 195. Yeah, it's good enough. Okay, this gun is a normal one, not an autoloader. Damage per shot is low, but it fires more often, so yeah. This is it. Let's research. I prepared for this line by having played with the tier 6, train the crew, go to tank, exit the offer. Okay. The penetration could be brought up to 203, which is quite good. Yeah, not a terrible grind, this line. The stock guns are workable. The ST1, for instance, has 175 penetration if you are playing it stock for whatever reason, although if you go through the KV4 you should have a better gun. So yeah, these ones have decent guns even stock. Well, this is it, I guess.